Okay, so for the next couple of days here, we're going to be working on metric conversions. And when we work on metric conversions, we're going to do it a specific way. There are tons of different ways that you can do it. So if you look online, I'm sure you'll find multiple ways, or you may have learned some other ways already. But when we do it here, we're going to do it using what we call dimensional analysis. And we're going to do that because later on in the year, we're going to use this dimensional analysis. And so we want to have a basis for it right now. So we'll talk a little bit about the metric system. The metric system, we're going to be using mostly grams, meters, and liters. So those are the units that you'll see us work in. But you know, the metric system has tons of different units. It's predicated on a whole bunch of prefixes. So I have some of those prefixes here. These are the ones you're going to be responsible for. This all comes together on a worksheet that I'm going to give you. So I'm going to give you this. There will be a class set of them, and then it'll be online for you if you need it. Okay, but all of these will be here so that you do not have to memorize them. All right. So we are going to start out by doing one-step conversions. Okay, and that requires us to use our base unit. So our base unit is the one that does not have a prefix on it. Like I said, the most common ones that we're going to be using, okay, are meters, liters, and grams. Okay, so one of the ones that you'll be using is a base unit. The second part are the prefixes. Okay. Those prefixes, I'm sure you've heard before. Each prefix actually corresponds to a number on this chart. And what this number means is that one will go with meter, it could be liter or gram, equals whatever it is. So what that means is that 1 meter equals 100 centimeters, which is one that you may know. 1 meter is also equal to 1,000th of a kilometer. That's because a kilometer is a lot bigger than a meter. Therefore, you've got, 1 meter not even equaling a full kilometer. All right. So each one of those prefixes has a number that goes with it. All right. And then we are going to be using equalities that we call conversion factors. So conversion factors are those equalities, like 1 meter equals 100 centimeters. All right. And what we'll do is we will make a bracket. Your given will be right here. So this is what's given to you in the problem. And then that unit will be here. And using the conversion factor, we can go to the unit that's in our answer. Okay, so let's do a couple of these and we'll look at them and we'll get a good idea of what we need. So if we have to convert 15 centimeters to meters, we'll make our bracket. We were given 15 centimeters to start. Okay, and those centimeters are going to come down. We wanted to go to meters. That's what it gave us, so that's why that's on top. So meters is a base unit, which means it's going to be a 1. Centimeters means 100. Okay, and we would do 15 centimeters times 1 divided by 100. And so 15 centimeters is 0.15 meters. Okay, we can also do the next one. So the next one gives us our bracket and then our 10 meters. And we'll convert that. So meters will go on the bottom. We want kilometers, so kilometers will go on top. We know meters is a base, so that gets a 1. Kilo stands for 0.001. I'm going to multiply by the top, so 10 times that divided by 1 meter, or yeah, divided by 1 meter gives me 0.01 kilometers. So notice what we've done here in both of these. The base unit got a 1, and then the one with the prefix got whatever number when with that prefix, okay? And so that's all you'll do. You'll start with your given, and then you'll use your units here and figure out which one is the base. That gets a 1. The prefix will get the number, and then you just multiply by the top, divide by the bottom. All right, that's all it is, and we'll go over some more examples in class tomorrow.